Hello, welcome to Crystal Dreamscape, where I do unboxing of crystal orders that I generally order through TikTok shops. And if you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today I have 5 boxes here that I order through TikTok shops. And so without further ado, let's get started on unboxing. All right, we're gonna get started with the biggest box. Oops. Okay, here I have a note from the host, dear friend, wishing you the best in everything you do, Judy. From Energy Crystal Wholesale. That's the TikTok shops channel. All right, let's get the stands open first. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. This is a freebie that she put in here. How cute. Merry Christmas. Perfect for the upcoming holiday. All right, here's stand number 1. Okay, this is another stand. So let me just open this one first. Garden, or sort of a grayish color garden. Oh my goodness, the tip is perfect. Let's see. I'm just looking it over. It's super clear. Can you see my finger on the other side? Super amazing quality. And there's some grayish, well, and on the side there's a separate formation growing right here. Okay. So pretty. Okay, let's take a look and see how it looks on the stand. Okay, I think it goes like this. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's such high quality. It's really pretty. It's a lot smaller in person than it looks on camera or on the screen. But I think that's the case with most specimens or, you know, any of the items shown on these lives. So I always take that into account when I'm purchasing anything. I try to ask for the weight and measurements if I'm trying to get a better idea of the size, especially if I'm paying, you know, if it's a more expensive item. I would like to know exactly what I'm getting. And the hosts are usually, you know, fine with it. And they're more than happy to give you the measurements and the weight. Let's take a look. It looked a lot bigger on on the live, but let's see. It's like the palm size. My palm size, which isn't super big. Okay, so you see this golden bracelet. It's so beautiful. And I love how it kind of goes, it sort of generally goes in one direction. And then here is sort of scattered, but still going upwards or in a linear direction rather than a bunch of crissy-cross ones. It's just, for me, it's a little more visually appealing than it crossing up. The clarity isn't perfect, but it has tons and tons of sparkle and rainbows in it. Okay, so let's see it on the stand. Oh, it looks so good on the stand. Okay, it fits perfectly in the stand. And I think I would display it this way. This looks like the front. Wow, this is an amazing piece. I really, really love this one. And I do think that they complement each other well. However, I do want to get, ooh, let's check the points. Points feel good. They feel good. Okay. I want to get other color rutiles, like either rutile or tourmaline. But here are my two pieces. So here's my single point tower and then my triple point. All right, on to the next box. Let's open up a baby one. This is my bracelet package, and I know exactly what is in here. It is just the one bracelet, and it's my Ametrine. I think, I hope. Yes. Okay, it's my, and then here's my freebie. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, so here it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, try it on. I think it could be a little looser. I don't know. I think I can use one more bead. I don't know. What do you guys think? So Ametrine is a mixture or a combination of citrine and amethyst. And as you can see, it's mixed into the one bead. And this is pretty special, and I really, really love this color combo and mixture of material. I might just put in one bead more, but I really love how she used the purple strings, so I might have to order some purple strings to resize this. But in the meantime, I'm fine with wearing it like this. So that's how it looks. What do you guys think? I love it so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna set it aside. Okay. Let's open another small one. Ooh. There are 3 items in here. Let's start with the bigger one. Ooh, I know what this is. It's my pyrite dragon head. This is my first time seeing pyrite dragon head. I wish the whole thing was super shiny like this. Is it because of the polish? Or it's just tarnished? Super shiny in the front. Super high polished on this side. Compared to this side. Alrighty. Look at the druzy eyes. And the druzy mouth. And all that druzy at the top. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. Wow. Okay. So there's the pyrite dragon head. Next. Ooh, okay. Right. Here we have 1,000-layer garden quartz in this beautiful golden and beige color. Almost look like honey, the color. Look at all those beautiful layers. And there's a little rainbow there. A little rainbow. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. So cool. And she gave me a little gift. This was for a Mid-Autumn Festival. Okay, let's just set this here because I don't have a place for the sphere. That is a great addition to my collection. Ooh, okay, so here are, oh yay, she did give me a sphere holder. Love that. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I love these little clear glass sphere holders. They're just so minimal and just, you know, doesn't take away from the beauty of the sphere. There we go. Ooh, I love it so much. Okay. Here we have 4 blue lace agate spheres. They're so dark. There are holders out there where they kind of look like trees, and then you can put tiny little spheres on them, and that's kind of like what I was envisioning, or I was thinking about having them in just a bowl and then have a collection of them. I'm not quite sure how I will be displaying them just yet, but maybe in the meantime, just in a little maybe a little crystal dish or something like that. But I love the banding in all of these. They're just so cute. They're tiny, but they're so pretty. You see all the beautiful banding on them, and there isn't any sort of discoloration or inclusions. They all look different and very pretty in its own way. And then here's the last one with a little bit more druzy and quartz. Cute. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay, so let's set that aside. Okay, and then on to the next box. gosh, I hope it's not broken. Okay. Gorgeous. Look at that. This, okay, I'm not exactly sure the name of this. I've been told it's red quartz. And then I've also been told that this is feather calcite. So I'm gonna have to look into this a little bit. Let's see exactly what this is. I've also heard that this is called the swallowtail feather calcite. So lots of different names out there, but I'm gonna look up the scientific name and see if I can find any information on that. But I just love how big and full these points are. They're just so amazing. I mean, I've seen other versions of this and each point aren't as lush. This is very lush. There's a lot of volume here, and each point is just spectacular. The pink is amazing. I'm so glad that there were no damages during transit, because I know how it could be very challenging to ship these. But it's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to find a stand for this, but that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know if which way I will be displaying it. Maybe like this, or maybe like this. Like this, maybe. Not sure yet, but it's gonna stay like that for now. Oops. It's a little freebie. Oh, she gave me a little apple. A little fluorite apple. How cute. Okay. All right, we got one more box to open. And it's quite heavy. Oi. The bigger one. It looks blue to me with some purple. And this is just tape residue. But there's some pretty banding on the side. I need to figure out exactly what this is, because I don't know if it's pink amethyst. It looks more like Mexican agate. But there's some pockets of druzy, which is pretty cute. If anybody knows what this could be, please put it in the comments below, because I don't really know what it is actually. I don't think it's pink amethyst. So like you see there's like some banding right there, and then the banding here, and some banding here, and then some beautiful druzy. So we need some help identifying what that piece could be. All right. Ooh, dangerous. Okay. It's very pretty though. Love the colors. All right. I need to figure out what this is too, because the host had no idea what it was. But there's some pyrite. I can see some pyrite on there. Ooh, there's like some rainbow pyrite. I'm wondering if this is calcite. I need to get myself a UV light for real, because I need to know what I'm looking at. But this is super pretty. You can see that there's some pyrite inclusions actually in the quartz, like the tips of it. And then there's also some rainbow pyrites sprinkled around, like all around it, which is, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I might have to revisit them because I want a bigger piece, like a bigger chunk of this. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can find more. So there's some pyrite bits sprinkled all over the bottom as well. Oh my goodness, in the quartz. So I need to figure out what this is, number one, but it's so gorgeous. Look at it. How would I display this? I mean, it's beautiful, it's just like this, but it's also very beautiful like this. So I might get a stand for it to stand up like that. Ooh, okay, I'm really happy about this one. Okay, next. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know already from my previous videos, but aragonite is one of my favorite materials out there. Mineral or crystal, whatever you call it. I think it's a mineral. Wow, it's so beautiful. Look at all of those like beautiful needles. They look like flowers or like sprays of water coming out from the rocks. Look how chunky this is. Oh my goodness. It's so beautiful. It's like this greenish blue color, and it's just the contrast of this matrix with this beautiful aqua blue color is stunning. So here's the top and here's the other side. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, so the question is how, I guess they cut this piece for it to just stand up like this. So I guess, I mean, I think it looks perfectly fine being displayed this way. So that's how it's going to be displayed. All right, so don't know what this is. All right, moving on. I believe this last one is the smoky quartz. It's always kind of hard to tell the quality of the product.
Honestly, you really can't touch it. I really like to look close. I can inspect every single surface of the specimen or the item.
Here it is. It's not a wow piece, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know how I will be displaying this. I'll need a stand to stand this up somehow. I wonder if this can be cleaned off. Wonder what piece this is right here. There's like some greenish rainbow. So that's kind of interesting. And this piece right here. Yeah. Pretty cool. I love the formation of this piece. So I'm just gonna have to try to clean this off a bit because I want to try to get some of this brown off. See what I can do with it. I think it would be displayed this way. This way. Like that. Okay. And last but not least, I think this is a bracelet. This must be the freebie. It's a lapis and a selenite bracelet. So that's nice of her to give me those. I'm just gonna put it back in the baggie. Okay. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. Your support really means so much to me and it really helps my channel grow. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.